Hey, what's up you guys, it's AirsoftRules, and today I am bringing you a tips and tricks kind of video, I guess you could call it, for Spy. Because, like I mentioned in probably one of my previous videos, that Spy is basically the #1 reason I bought Team Fortress 2. As soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh man, that's the class I'm going to play when I first get this game. Because it was so cool, I could get behind enemy lines and insta-kill anyone that I'm behind. Except for Sniper, who's using Razorback and yada yada. There's always technicalities and whatever. You get the idea. So basically, to sum it up, for this is going to be a bunch of different clips, so I can showcase a bunch of different things that you can do as a spy that you may not have known about or may not be so familiar about. There's going to be any trick stabs or anything in here because, I don't know. That's kind of more advanced stuff. This is going to be more basic stuff, I guess you'd call it. Okay, so first things first. Don't be really aggressive. Patience is like the number one, like, you gotta be patient, otherwise you will die, like, guaranteed. As you can see at the beginning, I was just standing around taking pot shots at people because I knew there's no way I'm getting into the base when there's everyone there. And then, as you can see, I just got up onto that. Then I slowly crept in when they're not paying attention and took out the pyro. And they didn't know there was a spy on. I was the only spy on the team, and they didn't know that I was there, so they weren't expecting that until. And this is like a few minutes into the game already, and I was just taking pot shots at people basically, and whittling away at people's health and making. Because let's say I get hit by a shot, and I was just like, oh well, or 2 shots, that's 40 damage. And let's say you're a scout or a sniper, you're gonna probably be kind of scared to run back into your spawn. And here I go for the medic for. Well, one reason is that he had Uber, obviously, and Sniper, he was just there. I just went for him. And also because medics are top priority when you're playing Spy. Get the medics and get the engineers, because those are the ones that really keep the other team alive. And especially, make sure you sap all those buildings. Of course, we're playing on defense, so it wasn't really problematic to deal with engineers at all, and the other team never even made it out of their spawn, to be honest, during this gameplay. Although there's a bunch of other gameplays, and you can kind of see there's I think I was lagging a little bit, so I was getting a few interesting stabs, I guess you could, well, not getting a few interesting stabs, to say the least. But nonetheless, as I was saying, patience is #1 importance, and also what kind of stuff should you use? That's an interesting question probably a lot of people ask. What kind of stuff should I use? I recommend using stock stuff. Ambassador is good if you have good shot and can aim for heads. I can't, and here you can see I get a bit cocky and I go for that sniper, and which gets me killed. I shouldn't have done that because I didn't really have my team to back me up. Okay, and here, okay, this is how you can be a passive spy. I'm just standing on top of this dispenser, and the engineer isn't getting any metal because I was just standing on top of there. And I did that for like a couple minutes, and he couldn't upgrade any of his buildings, like his teleporter or anything. It was quite entertaining. So that is one thing that you can actually do. And if it's level 3 dispenser, it'll keep you invisible the entire time. And here I'm taking the teleporter to get back, which is kind of interesting. It made me look like I was running away, but you can't take a teleporter when you're disguised as an enemy teammate, which is super, super. Okay, and here, yeah. This is another thing you can do when you're playing a spy. When you're dead ringered, if you stand in front of a soldier or something, boom, destroyed. Basically, just sum it up. It's actually quite a funny thing. You can block when you're using the dead ringer or any sort of thing. If you can actually block, well, it's more recommended for the dead ringer because then you don't take really any damage. And there, I waited to bait. I waited because I knew that soldier was going to come out at some point. I knew he was up there because I saw him, obviously, when I ran up there. So, definitely, that is something you want to do. And here, okay, this is another thing you can do. Who says you have to be beside an enemy building to take it out? Your revolver does about 40 damage around long range. You can take out those sentry guns, those really annoying mini sentries, which I'm doing right here. I'm whittling down their health, and you can see later, I'm just picking away at it. And the engineer doesn't really know what's going on, but really, it's super effective, and your team will love you. And it's super annoying for the engineer because he can't figure out what's going on. He doesn't know where you are, and the pyro that's running around down there can't do anything about you. And here, you can see I go for his dispenser. I notice that's up there too. You can see that pyro's spy checking up there, but he can't do anything. I'm all the way across the map, just firing at it. And what? 4 shots? That was 5 shots, took out the dispenser. And that about sums up my super tips, fast tricks, and video thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything I missed or anything in the comment section below, or if you would like to see anything else, like how to do trick stabs and stuff, or any sort of practice you can do to get those trick stabs, because there is actually a way you could practice to get those stair stabs that's really super helpful. But I think that my time is about up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did creating it, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.